single Friday wanna love me.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming this makeup tutorial, and someone came to say hi to me, and he is helping me film this video. That's my godson Daniel, and he helped me vlog today. Now he's hiding. But anyway, I'm going to be filming this really dark, vampy, violet makeup tutorial, which I think is so fun for the winter time, and it's perfect for a holiday party. It's super dark and dramatic, but it's super blended out, so I think it's really fun. And today I used one of my favorite lip colors, which is Smashbox Femme Fatale, and I haven't worn it in a while, so I decided to come up with this look for y'all. So it's a really matte black smoky eye that smokes out into a purple. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. First thing I'm going to do for this look is start with a black eyeliner as the base of the smoky eye, because I want it to be really dark and matte black near my lashes. So I'm just messily lining my upper lash line. You don't really have to be too precise with this step, and I'm also bringing it into my upper waterline to really get in between my lashes. Then I'm taking a small smudger brush, and I'm just going to start smudging out this line so it looks nice and smoky. And don't be afraid to bring it up pretty high, because we are going to do a very blacked out smoky eye. So I'm also going to take a little bit of that onto the outer corner and also on my waterline. So basically just getting a really good black base all around the lashes. So as you can see, I'm doing the same thing on that other eye, lining the top waterline, which is really going to make your lashes look fuller, and then lining that lower waterline is really going to give you that sultry look. So now, of course, I'm just blending it out again and just bringing it up on my lid, and this is going to give you a nice base for that color. And once you put on this matte black, I'm using one out of the Stila palette, it's going to have a nice gradient effect. So I'm just packing that color all over my lid and then bringing it into my crease and then bringing the leftover amount onto my lid. So I want it to be the darkest near my lashes and then kind of fade out. So you can see I'm kind of making that shape on that outer corner and bringing it on the lower lash line and then into the crease with the end of my brush. So right here I'm just making that outer V, and you can kind of see what I'm doing, and smudging it onto that lower lash line. Next I'm taking a big fluffy brush. I'm using my MAC 224, and I'm going to go into the lightest color in the Ombre Nudes palette and blend around the edges to give my crease colors a nice background color to help them blend. Next, I'm going into a Kevyn Aucoin holiday palette from last year, and I'm taking this like mauve taupe purple color, and I'm going to blend around that black, and this is just going to kind of build up our crease colors. And if you don't have this palette, Tease from Urban Decay is very similar, so you just want something that's kind of mauve and purple, but that's still kind of light that you could wear on a neutral day too. Next, I'm going into that dark kind of maroon purple with a smaller crease brush, and I'm just going to start building this color up in my crease, and this is really what's going to give us that kind of black to purple faded out look, and I just love how the purple layers on top of that black. So I'm putting a generous amount of this, as you can see, onto my outer corner and crease, and really building it up. And don't be afraid to go dark with this color, it's going to look really pretty. I just love how it goes over the black, and then you see the edges of that lighter purple coming out from behind it. I just love it. Next, I'm going to take this matte pale pink out of the Kevyn Aucoin palette and use this as a highlight underneath my brow bones, and I really like how the pink complements the purple. Then I'm going to go back in with my flat brush and use the tip of it to smudge some of that black and purple underneath my lower lashes, and then go back in with just the purple and really smoke it out and build up the color. Next, I'm going in with Fig 1 from MAC, which is a dark matte plum color, and this is similar to the first purple that we used, but I feel like it's just a little brighter and comes off slightly more red toned and with a little bit more purple in it. So I'm just going to blend that and add that to where we put that first purple color and blend around the edges so it looks soft. I just wanted it to be a little bit more intense, and I felt like that color really helped. Then I just applied some mascara on my top lashes before I cleaned up with concealer and went back to the lower lash line. So I cleaned up with concealer, and then I smoked out the bottom again in case the concealer cut off any of that shadow. And then I'm going into this light shimmery pink. It's kind of like a champagne, and I just popped that on the inner corners for a little highlight and to brighten up that inner area to keep my eyes from looking too closed in, which is kind of hard with this look. And then I put a lot of mascara on the bottom. Anytime you're doing a smoky eye like this, you want to make sure you have enough mascara on, because your lashes are going to kind of get lost in that dark shadow. Then I'm going to move on to my brows. I do have a full brow routine on my channel, but I'm going to show you what I use today. I'm using my Kevyn Aucoin Precision Brow Pencil. This is my favorite brow pencil. It has been for a long time, and I am just kind of filling them in like normal. And anytime you do a bold eye look, you do want to make sure your brows are defined because they're going to kind of get lost in that dark shadow, but you don't want them to be too over the top to where they kind of compete with the eyes, if that makes sense. So I'm just filling them in, and then I'm going to go back in with my Becca Ombre Nudes palette and a small angled brush and use one of the darker shadows to kind of soften the pencil and add a little bit more dimension. Okay, now let's move on to the lips. I'm going to start off with my Smashbox Violet Lip Liner, which is a gorgeous dark purple liner, and I'm going to just line my lips like I normally would to give us a nice clean edge. That same old love. I'm so sick of that same old love. That shit, it tears me. The stick I'm going to be using today is Smashbox Femme Fatale, and this is a really nice matte dark plum. Which has a lot of a pink purple undertone in it, which I think is so fun, and I'm just going to be putting that right on top of the liner to give us that really dark vampy violet color. Then I'm going to set my face with a little bit of translucent powder from Urban Decay, and next I'm going to move on to the cheeks. So for cheeks, I'm going to be using my NARS Laguna bronzer, which is so sad I'm almost out of, and I'm just going to be bronzing my face with this to add a little bit of life back into my face, because sometimes when you wear really dark makeup you can look kind of washed out, so this is just going to add some nice color back to my face, and I'm going to bring that along my jawline and down my neck as well to blend it in. For blush, I wanted to do something neutral, but that still complemented the purple, so I'm using Tarte's Exposed blush, and it's just a nice neutral pink with a little bit of a plum brown undertone. And then for the highlight, I used an eyeshadow. I used Urban Decay Sin, which is a pink, light pink eyeshadow, and I kind of use that to kind of complement all the pink and purple tones that I used, and very lightly looks so pretty as a highlight. And then I just brought that on my cheekbones, and then also down the bridge of my nose and on my Cupid's bow too. That same old love. If you guys do try out this look, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram so I can see your creation of it, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Look a little bit better. If you guys try out this... Daniel! That same old love. Baby girl, you use me. What are you choosing? Either take it all or lose it. Who do you think?